Hey folks, as if the writing on the wall wasn't clear enough already, I guess some people just need to see it over and over and over and again, but I see so much of this. What I share with you guys is probably 5% of what I see at this point. There's just so much news, but this is the Fed now. And it's not just about stable coins. It's not just about entertaining a fancy idea about a new technology. It's the real deal. It's about crypto itself. And they need that Clarity Act as much as they need that Genius Act that came before it, because money's changing. It has to. So I'm going to show you this video here. But before that, I'm going to show you one other report that just came out, something that just happened. I think it's last night. And then we'll check out this video and take a good look at it. Research it. It's food for thought. Things are changing. Are you ready? So in this video, you're going to see the Fed governor, Michelle Bowman, confirms that the Federal Reserve is working on stablecoin regulations within the U.S. jurisdiction and working with all stakeholders for clarifying crypto assets as well. Who are these stakeholders? Banks, investors, politicians? I guess they're the stakeholders, right? I think the most important stakeholders are you and I, the American people who have to live with this financial system as it is, in hopes that that new one is going to be better. But they're building it, whether you realize it or not, whether you want to accept it or not, this is what's coming. It just is. And they're telling it to you. But can you connect the dots with that thing you have between your ears? You have to think. And if you don't, then nothing can be done for you. You're just going to sit back and you're going to experience it. You're going to live it. And you either see the opportunity or you don't. But for me, from my point of view, I see the opportunity. It's as clear as day, because the old system pretty much died in 2008, 2009 with the housing crash. It's no surprise that that's when Bitcoin came up. And with that, I'll show this next piece of news. This from Bar Chart. It says that U.S. banks, the Federal Reserve just pumped another $13.5 billion into the U.S. banking system through overnight repos. Look up what a repo is. This is the second largest liquidity injection since COVID and surpasses even the peak of the dot-com bubble. Probably fine. Carry on. Nothing to see here. That's a Fred report there, guys. That's the I Ching of financial reports. Anything with the Fred reports, but it's the real deal, guys. You can ignore it if you want. Every day you're seeing it. You're going to see another video about Britain here. You're going to see another video about Germany. You've seen the Singapore information. There's Japan information. Every country in the world has to go in this direction because, well, we say so. America knows we're broke. We have to do something about it. If we're broke, you're broke. That's how it works. The system is done. It's time for the new one, and they're building out the plumbing, right? How is this thing going to circulate? The taxonomy, the rules, you got to first clarify what it is that you're looking at. Is this a currency, a commodity, a security, and so on and so forth? That's your Clarity Act. The Genius Act pretty much established the digital dollar. Something very different to what we're used to. We're used to that paper greenback, right? And there's going to be a little time in between where you're still going to have paper greenbacks, but it's eventually just going to be phased out at some point in the future. However, you got to start somewhere, and crypto's where we're starting. So let's check out the video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, and bookmark. We'll see you guys on the next one. Till next time, adios, amigos.
Effectively with non-banks on both payments and lending, the Fed is encouraging banks to innovate to improve their products and services. We're working together with the other regulators to develop regulations for stablecoin issuers, as required by the Genius Act. We also need to provide clarity on digital assets to ensure that the banking system is well placed to support these activities. The Fed is working to tailor our regulatory and supervisory framework to accurately reflect the risk that different banks pose to the financial system, particularly community banks. We cannot continue to push policies designed for the largest banks down to the smaller, less risky, and less complex banks. I support congressional efforts to reduce burden on community banks, including increasing static and outdated statutory thresholds that have not been updated for years. I also support improvements to the AML framework that will assist law enforcement while minimizing unnecessary regulatory burden.